Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Stu Gilfillan again here with another instructor trainer update. This week's update comes from the scheduling team, and they've got a couple of notes that they wanted me to pass along to everybody. So first and foremost, please make sure you're checking your course rosters. We've been adding a lot of courses to the calendar, and as such, we've had a lot of people switching from one to another. So the roster you check on Monday may not quite be the same as the one you check on Thursday or Friday. And as you're working to communicate with students, please make sure that you check to make sure that you're communicating with everybody, even the new ones that are coming in. If you have a student who receives a course failure, a couple of notes just to keep in mind. First, please make sure that at the end of your course, you're sending a written report to US Sailing. We want to make sure we have your statement as to why a course failure occurred, because in a lot of cases, we'll receive an appeal from that student telling us that they feel that the outcome was unfair. So having your statement is very helpful to us and helps us prepare. Secondarily, if you're sitting down with a student at the end of the course and you're discussing why they received the failure, please let them know that they need to have a 9-month window before they can retake the course, and they have to do it at full cost. We also suggest that, unlike with a POI where you may give a couple of little items about where they should go and what they should work on, spend a little bit more time with that candidate and try to give them as many tools and suggestions as they can so that you're helping set them up for success the second time around when they take the course. I want to recap on instructor trainer materials. We touched on this last time, but just a note, at the beginning of the year, everybody was sent a binder that had all of the course materials they needed to teach their specific courses. And it's our hope that those materials will last you through the duration of the year. But having taught these courses myself, I realized that there are times where you may end up needing an extra answer sheet, or you have a student that writes on a test. If you have a situation like that, we're going to ask you to first go onto the bridge and print out the specific 1 or 2 documents that you need so that you can replenish them in your binder. If you're teaching multiple courses, however, and you find that your stock is running low or some of the documents and the papers are getting a little bit torn up, please feel free to go onto the website and request materials, the IT binder refill, and we'll send you a whole kit. They're prepackaged and we send them out. But again, we're asking you to use your discretion here. If it's just 1 or 2 items, please go on the bridge and grab them yourself. If you need a wholesale change, you can do that by requesting them through the bridge. And again, you can also request new copies of publications if you have old ones, and IT shirts. So because we have so many people switching courses this year, we end up getting some really creative requests as to why people want to switch, whether it's within the 4-week window or they just, something doesn't work. So the scheduling department was kind enough to come up with a top 5 list of the best reasons given for switching courses. And they are, in no particular order: prom, jazz band, finals, graduation, and our favorite, school. In this particular case, there was a mom who was being responsible and asking her daughter to be responsible, told her daughter to go online and pick a course, and her daughter did that. But she also took the opportunity to pick a course that was overlapping with school on the thought that she'd get out of having to go to class to come to a level 1 course. So we applaud the ingenuity on the daughter's part. We applaud the responsibility on the parents' part, but maybe not the best idea. So we changed it over. So last thing that I'll leave you with is a new resource that's coming down the pike for instructor trainers. You'll see an email from retrieve.com in the next couple of days, and it will be an invitation to log into the Retrieve portal. Retrieve is essentially a clearinghouse for instructor course materials and resources. It has a desktop interface as well as a mobile interface, so you can get to it on your phone or your tablet. And within it, it has not only all the same materials you'll find on the bridge, but we've also set it up so that there's the ability to use a forum, to look at videos. You can interact with other ITs that you may be co-teaching with or that are just in the same discipline level. And we think this is going to be a cool new way to give ITs more interactivity among each other and have conversations. I know when I taught, one of the biggest challenges is to know how I'm teaching compared to others, and we think this is a really cool way to post questions and get answers and communicate with each other and bring the community closer together. So what you're seeing now is a screenshot of the level 1 portal and some of the content that's available. The tests are listed here, but also some of the other resources that are available. So keep your eyes out for that link. It will, when you sign up, it will log you into any discipline specific area that you're allowed to be in, that you're credentialed for. So if you're a level 1 instructor, you can get into that. If you're a level 2 instructor, you'll be able to get into level 1 and level 2 and so on and so on. Basic, keelboat, all the disciplines will be listed in here. So please make sure that you check it out. If new technology scares you, and that's totally fine, all the documents you need will live on the bridge, and you're under no obligation to dive into this. So just something kind of cool to check out. We're going to beta test it this year, and we'll look for your feedback. So with that, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And as always, thanks for what you do. Take care.